Unprocessed Orphan Inode list in VirtualBox VM. Recently, while using my VirtualBox VM, the system crashed. Afterwards, the VM would no longer boot. I am using Vagrant. In my troubleshooting, I turned on the VirtualBox GUI and found that the reason the VM is no longer booting is due to the following error. I searched for this error on Google and found that this may be caused by file system corruption, but it may be fixable with a simple unmount/remount. Unfortunately, I can't get to a console to do this, or at least I can't figure out a way to. Is there a way I can fix this error without a console, or in lieu of that, is there a way I can access a console in my VM without being able to mount the virtual hard drive?
I managed to solve this problem this morning. Here are the steps I took in case anyone else encounters this problem. Download a bootable linux.iso. I am running Ubuntu 14.04x64 in my VM, so I decided to download the 64-bit Ubuntu 14.04 installation.iso from here. It shouldn't really matter what release you download, as long as it supports your file system and you are familiar with it. Mount the .iso file in the VM as a virtual CD-ROM. From the console, run VirtualBox to open the VirtualBox configuration GUI. From there, go to Settings, Storage, add CD/DVD device. Choose Disk. Browse to the .iso file you just downloaded. Boot from the .iso file. Now start the boot process for your VM by using the command vagrant up. During boot, you should be prompted to press a key to select a boot device. For me it was F12. Now select CD-ROM to boot from. The .iso you downloaded should boot. If you are using Ubuntu, select Try Ubuntu. Now, start a terminal window. Unmount and FSCK the disk. In the terminal, you may first have to unmount the virtual HDD. If your disk is deft SDA1, use the following command. You can then run FSCK on the disk. After confirming the fixes, reboot the VM. All should be back to normal.
I was facing the same issue on an AWS EC2 machine. To complicate the resolution, the volume that was affected was the root volume of the EC2 instance. Hence the device was failing to boot and SSH was also not possible to the instance. The following steps helped me resolve the issue. Detach the volume from the EC2 instance. Configure a new EC2 instance using the same AMI and in the same AZ as that of the old one. Attach the volume, detached in step 1, to the new instance. Execute the following commands. Shut down the EC2 instance and detach the volume. Attach the volume to the original instance and start the EC2 instance.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.